know what? Fuck it. We're gonna play some Safeguard today. Also, real quick before the video starts, we're getting closer and closer to 3 million subscribers. If you're not subscribed, if you're new here, please subscribe. I upload, or at least try to upload, each and every single day. I can't remember the last time I missed at least 2 days in a row. I really can't remember. So thanks for clicking on the video, and let's do it. Finally have my high cal too. That's, oh. You know what would make Stabilizer 2 worth it? Because the only plus that you get to using Stabilizer 2 as opposed to Stabilizer 1 is just being able to hold your breath longer. I think one thing that would incentivize people that actually use it is if maybe you wouldn't have to hold your breath for it to be completely steady. That might be OP as fuck though. Because I don't know anyone that runs Stabilizer 2. Even the people that I know that are like hardly play, but they play like snipers, like sitting in the fucking back, looking at everything, dropping 4 whole kills a game, but never dying. Back on Black Ops 3, it was kind of frowned upon to play Safeguard actually, because as far as the montage scene goes, the craziest thing about Safeguard is that the spawns basically never move. They're just constantly coming from the same place. They're constantly spawning in the same area over and over and over again. So you're basically spawn trapped from the start of the game. What the fuck is this guy doing? Nope. So the whole montage community, the sniping community, it was always kind of frowned upon as far as like the bigger montage makers and shit go anyway. People were always held up to like this certain standard of what is and what isn't, quote, usable. This year it seems a little bit more free. Like a lot of us are able to actually, you know, use streaks, and even if they end up getting just like a simple 3-piece or some shit like that, if it's a really nice 3-piece, you could just put it in your video. You could always do that, but there was always people that were just sitting there like, I don't know, complaining one way or another. And I mean, yeah, there are still people that complain one way or another. Now it's just, oh, well, if you played on my console or you played on the same games that I got into, why do you get into these bot lobbies and shit like that? That's pretty much the only thing that people can say at this point, but it was part of your skill set to kind of be able to control spawns on this game, and Safeguard basically removes any struggle that you could have trying to spawn trap a team. Are these guys like purposefully running into me or something? These guys are like doing some weird shit. At first they were playing really strong, and then out of nowhere they're just not really playing the same anymore. Not even bothering with the robot either. I think they were trying to do the same shit that everybody else wanted to do back on BO3. Just push the robot up to a certain area so it gives the other team a certain spawn, but never cap it. Just have them pushed all the way back into their spawn so you guys can just repeatedly kill them over and over and over again until the round's over. And it's there. They're probably upset about it, to be honest.
You're not paid to fail. Get back in the game.
I'm not paid to win either. What the fuck? Yeah, before it was just a game mode that was just highly abused by people just because you don't have to worry about spawns flipping on you and shit. But people have weird and different opinions of what a, quote, good spawn is and what a bad spawn is. Hey, I'll take it. We keep spawning all the way back here because our robot's over here. Guy's trying to stand in our spawn so he can just shoot us as we spawn. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. So I want to move this up so our spawn is moved away from that area at least. I don't know if it's gonna move us much, but probably not. It is Safeguard. That trophy thing popping up weirded me out. I've never seen that before. I haven't ever had notifications on to actually end up getting a trophy from PSN. I feel like half the people I run into have the word Kush in their clan tag. Like, everybody's just stoned as fuck playing this game. You would think that would make your lobbies easier, and it kind of does in a sense, but then you got some fucking super players. It don't even matter what they're doing. Yeah, okay, this guy's a bot. Moose? I don't even know. The guy just walks forward and just stands there. I don't know if this guy is purposefully doing that or not, because he's killed me a couple times. That's the worst part. This is the weirdest Safeguard game I've ever played in my life. Come around the corner, give him the grab slam. Yeah, but you can kind of see where I'm going with this whole thing. Safeguard is just, hey, you can play whatever you want as long as you have fun, for sure. Especially if you're trying to level and shit like that, and it's just whatever. People were critical about it and shit, but to be real, I mean, as long as you actually enjoy yourself and enjoy the game and shit, who cares? And that's the reason all the shit that I sit there cry and complain and moan and groan about and shit like that, people are having fun doing. I mean, that's the reality of it. Whether I think it's annoying as fuck or not, or I don't think it's fun at all, it doesn't matter what I think. I mean, hey, if you don't give a shit, I mean, whatever. I gotta spawn over by the water if we can see this area, right? All of them are currently alive. Okay, one just died. So Moose should be over here. Nope, that means he spawned over by the water. The great thing about this mode is that it does give you a million different opportunities, and you could just, with the amount of time that you have and the multiple rounds to play, you can get a lot of kills and get a lot of challenges and shit done. I mean, I don't think it's really that efficient as far as, like, for headshots and things like that specifically, but for just general total kills and shit like that, I mean, yeah. I personally really like Safeguard when, obviously, the game is going well for me. Getting spawn trapped during Safeguard is not fun in the fucking slightest. I actually expected more, like, full squads to run this shit. This lobby was looking pretty bad at first, but it's really not bad at all. Yeah, this Moose guy, what is his score? He's 2-25. I feel bad. Like, I kind of do. I'm gonna be real. I feel really bad about anybody that comes into this room, though. Sorry. You know what would be a really cool concept, but I feel like it'd be really, really difficult for them to actually pull it off? What if we could do custom animated camos? Not paint jobs, custom animation. Oh, wait. I had to get that last kill. 57 kills, let's see this. Power down. And then Moose was the final guy left, and of course he missed most of his shots. Ooh. Wait, it's overtime again? Did I have like 60 kills? 57, on 4 people. What would you do if you could make your own animated cam? I mean, that would kind of take things away from Dark Matter, sure. Dude, Moose is right. There's Moose again. I feel so bad. I got 2 kills that round. That's the thing about this mode, is that it could be hit or miss. Sometimes you could get games where you get a shit ton of kills, and then other games where everybody plays the objective so heavily and the game just ends up being just like complete massacres on offense or defense, and games end up just being like hard pressing offenses that just completely end the round as fast as possible. The rounds go quickly. Got 30k right there for dropping that many kills. That's not bad. 2 quad feed medals in there. Yeah, I miss TDM 100. Like I feel like they should just move the normal TDM to TDM 100, so instead of averaging like only 20 kills every game, you can just have an average of like 30, 40 plus. But it just doesn't feel good sometimes to just like play out an entire game that potentially lasts like 7 minutes long or so, only to get like 1 fucking opportunity and end the game with a very small amount of XP. It just doesn't feel good. TDM 100 feels good, and especially with how they're moving the spawns around and stuff now, and they're like making good spawn adjustments and adjusting their spawn logic. I think the spawns were good before they end up touching them the last time. It also completely changes the flow of a lot of games and maps, and it forces everybody to relearn, which isn't very fun. Sure, it's not fun to get shot in the back by somebody that's spawning there, but at least by playing that mode and playing with those specific spawn sets each and every single time, you kind of start being able to predict where they're going to be depending on where you are and where your teammates are and when that person died and when they're going to force respawn. Majority of this game isn't even just shooting, it's just spawn logic and just intelligence. Just spam fucking UAV so you can see everything, pre-aim corners and shit. That's this entire game. Like right here, yeah, we all know where we spawned. We know that they spawned down by the water over there, and we spawned over in the rock water. They're gonna be right here, right about now.
We've taken control.
All right, a little late, but you know, I'll take it. Now that I killed them, will they respawn back down here? Likely not. Okay, my team spawned there. So if my team spawned over there, they gotta spawn back here now. I mean, there they are. There it is. It's literally just all spawn logic. After you kill people so many times, just pay attention to where they spawn next. Pay attention to where their kills are coming from next. They can still spawn here as long as I don't see that far corner. Okay, they're not there anymore. Oh. We know they're there. My team spawned over here. For some reason, they don't notice that we spawned over there. Alright, yeah, and now they're flipped back down to the dirt side. It's just really simple shit. If you're on this side of the map, it's likely they're probably on the complete opposite. Just take a mental note of where you're spawning at all times. Where did I spawn? How did I spawn there? Where did I die when I spawned there? They should still spawn here after I clear this guy. Should spawn down here, actually. Oh, I gotta run. Time to go. So they have control of the church right now, and if they continue to dump the majority of their teammates behind there, most of their team will end up spawning behind the church, because they have absolute, complete control over it. I didn't even expect him to cross right there, but sure. Oh. Don't watch the kill cam, man. You don't want to see it.
Friendly tactically beacon offline.
See, that guy I killed him, and he just respawned over there just because I wasn't looking at that spawn corner. This is how COD has worked for years. Obviously, the tac deploy can definitely change up spawns and shit like that, but literally spawns are everything. I think the tac deploy is only good for 5 spawns, so just pay attention to that, and as soon as 5 people die, you know their tac deploy is gone. Why they would keep challenging that is beyond me, honestly. Usually, whenever you keep killing them in the church, they try to come around through the bridgeway, come through these cabins. Okay, my whole team is pushing up now away from this spawn, so they should, in theory, unless they have their tac deploy, spawn back here. Yep, there they are. I don't know how many examples I have to show before people understand fucking spawns on this game. It's everything. It's so easy. I'm gonna actually try to use a default Koshka. It does. It has high cal and quick draw on. Pack mask and dexterity. I mean, I don't really care about team link much, but this is actually not a bad class at all. Except the secondary, you really don't need a Spitfire as your secondary, but if you have dexterity on, I'm pretty sure that makes you swap weapons quicker anyway, right? So this class, all right, okay.
Talk kill.
Oh my goodness.
Prophet DRT.
What are you guys doing?
Wasted talk.
Kind of used to having stim though, not acoustic sensor anymore. God, man, this whole thing fucked me up. Yeah, I'm not gonna re-challenge the 3rd time. I'm lucky I don't get beamed the 1st time. Wait, this guy's alive. What the fuck?
She's down.
I didn't even know that was a dude. Goodness. Some nice shots going on in here. All right. Got the kill cam. Power duck. Popped in.
Full kill.
Oh, I went for the fucking...
Profit DRT.
Missed that guy pretty badly. Ended up picking him up. Turned back. Off me! Get off me! Oh, fuck my power duck! And now I got Gung Ho. I personally think Gung Ho is better than running lightweight. Gung Ho just kind of gives you more freedom. Gung Ho allows you to, you don't have to worry about slowing down when you're reloading your slow ass paladin, which you're constantly reloading. You can just run around with Gung Ho on and just, you know, reload when you're just sprinting there and shit. And half the time, I mean, you don't even need to be sprinting, really. Unless you're in some sort of dire situation where you're trying to run away from people, which you can do a lot of in this game. You can really just turn tail and get out of a fight when you want. That's what I really like about the HP on this game, that it does take a little bit longer to kill you. It's got its pros and cons for me anyway, personally, but hopefully I'll have some updates soon on what's going on with the account and shit still. This video was made ahead of time, so by the time you guys are seeing it on Friday, I'm gonna have some people over here and I won't be able to actually like do anything, so hopefully I get some good news before that. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.